Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Grandpa.
I'm Megan.
I'm Joel.
I'm Lauren.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. Oh, it's gonna be a warm one today. Welcome back, everyone. It's so nice to have you. We have been dealing with a lot of warm temperatures recently.
Andrew, what is going on?
Check that out. It looks like something's eating our cauliflower plants in the greenhouse.
Did you feed Ralph last night?
Oh no, it's happening again. This is our newest planting of cole crops for sales for the people in our area, but we're having a problem. There seems to be groundhogs here eating our plants. It seems they've only touched a few of the cole crops and even some of the lettuce. So what we're gonna end up doing is actually moving those crops up onto the wagon outside. We just got everything moved out. It should be more protected on the wagon. It feels like just a couple weeks ago it was snowing, and now we're dealing with temperatures in the 90s. When we get into prime vegetable harvest, we're used to temperatures being that warm. However, it's a little early for temperatures like that in the year. So we've been struggling a little bit to keep up with watering all of the vegetable plants we have. With this heat and sunshine, it just dries out these plants super fast. But we're keeping an eye on them, we're doing our best. These plants are actually gonna be planted out in the fields relatively soon. That's why we laid all that mulch in the last video. We're gonna be planting.
Hey guys, just giving you an update on what I've been up to. Been basically moving things around. I bedded up the cows this morning and the chickens, keeping them all nice and comfy. Then we got the irrigation pump out, dusted it all off, hooked it up to the battery charger because someone accidentally left the key on, so the battery was dead. Charging that up now, and also loaded up the fertilizer spreader for Danny, who's out currently spreading fertilizer.
Since the farm market is so busy, we've been selling a lot of vegetable plants to the people in our area. People have been buying a lot, so there's a ton of empty spots up there at the farm market, so we've got to fill them in. We raise many different vegetable plants and many different varieties. So keeping everything filled up in front of the farm market is much more of a challenge than you would think.
Right here, this one. Sweeping it.
If anyone was curious how busy it is, we have got cars everywhere. Oh, hot seat, hot seat, hot seat. We are back out in the sunshine. We have got to load up some irrigation pipe. The best thing is, Joel, when do you load up irrigation pipe?
Wow, when it's warm and dry.
And the pipes are burning. It is very, very warm. We got all the irrigation pipe moved onto the wagon. Now we just have to drive over to where the cabbage and broccoli are. Moving irrigation pipe isn't fun on a normal day, but when it's hot and you have to move through all these weeds, yeah, it gets very tiring.
It'll all pump out once we run water through it, won't it? How far do you want it in, Brian?
Right there.
Right here? Okay.
For now, let's give them some water.
There we go. Make sure we don't pinch our fingers, huh?
There we have it. The first line of irrigation pipe is put in place for the year.
I always love the look of irrigation line on freshly tilled dirt with the plants that all are like water. You can always tell they need it too. Look at them land.
It might not be as easy for you guys to see on camera, but we can definitely tell There is a lot of plants in here that need water. It's been in the 90s the past couple days. We went through a spell where it was raining like every single day. Now we haven't had rain for like 2 weeks, so we need some water. We just got done putting all the irrigation pipe out and it's lunchtime, so we're gonna head back to the farm. Dad is going to pick up Daniel. He's been working on another farm getting ready to plant corn. We just got finished with lunch, and then after lunch we took a small break because it's been so hot. We went and picked up some gas for the pump. We're gonna be hooking the pump to all the irrigation line that we hooked up this morning.
He worries about everything, all this nonsense stuff. It started, it's gonna go.
We just got the pump started, so we're ready to take it back to the field.
Don't let the chickens out.
So on our farm we have 2 spring-fed ponds, and we're gonna be using these to irrigate the crops up top. We have some bass in this water, and they add a lot of nutrients to it. So when we water with it, it actually helps the crops out tremendously.
He's making a left-handed turn.
Are you dragging it up? Or
So now that we got our pump all hooked up, we've got pipe on it, now we just need to get it all the way over to the stuff that we laid earlier. We don't need to go too much further, but Joel is going down to get one more pipe that should about be enough.
So we got the pipe coming up, and we have it looped right around, because when there's pressure in it, you can't do a straight connection without cutting the hose and putting a 90 elbow in. And we have to be able to hook it up onto that line when needed. So we'll loop it around the trees and then bring it back right in here so there will be no kinks in the line. And then when we need to, we can unhook it and bring it up to the next line.
The hose is too long. He just had to straighten it out.
We take these pipes and we roll them up every single year and we store them. The only problem is animals seem to get inside of them. They'll build nests, and then we have to clear them out. Because if we start this pump while it's connected to the sprinklers, all that stuff could get up in the sprinklers and damage them. So we want to make sure we flush out the hose first. I hear water spitting out. That's good. That's what we like to see. The water is clean coming out the pipe. I just got to tell Joel.
We give you the pipe, and we'll just have you stand here holding it up. Water all the sweet corn.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, I'm out.
All right, lefty loosey, right?
I don't understand how you can go the wrong way every time you try to tighten a bolt.
I wasn't listening. What did you say?
We take this plug right in here, and then that holds our pressure. All right, we're good to go. Oh, almost got me. Most of the sprinklers we have no trouble with. Everything's working the way it's supposed to, except for this one. This one isn't actually turning, so we're having a little bit of trouble with that. Oh, and I just got wet. Yeah, but that one's working. Oh man, at least it's warm out. Cool me off. Let's see if we can find out what is wrong with you. How did a rock get in there? That was weird. Fish water. I have no idea how a rock got in there, but I think that's the reason why the sprinkler I was working on wasn't shooting correctly. Just turned the pump back on and we got her fixed. It turns out that little stone inside of there was causing all of those problems. It wasn't giving the sprinkler enough pressure to be able to turn itself. Now it's running perfectly fine. There's something really satisfying about the irrigation running after you worked all day in the sun to get it set up. Makes you feel good. Makes you feel good. Did we do a good job? Yeah, I thought we did a good job too. I tried to move, but I got hit. We gotta move this pipe over to the other one that we laid so we can water over there. We ran the water on that side of the cabbage for about 35, 45 minutes, which isn't enough, but this other side needs to get watered as well. Make sure none of the pipe is kinking. It all looks good. From what I can see, we have 3 sprinklers that need to be worked on. Wow, that is a beautiful sight at the end of the day. We just got everything put away in the farm market. It has been crazy busy today, so we are very tired. Has the baby been moving a lot today?
Yes, she's been pushing on my stomach.
All right, guys, we just got the farm market closed up. Joel and Megan are heading home. We are gonna go get some dinner, but it is date night, so we didn't make anything. Lauren and I are getting some date night food. So this is where we're gonna end the video. I wanna thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.